Hi everyone, my name is April and I'm so happy to have you guys here with me today. Today, you guys, we're doing easy farmhouse Christmas decor. This is a trash to treasure video, so I hope you love them as much as I do. And if you're interested in seeing how I transformed everything into this beautiful farmhouse Christmas decor, then just keep watching. Okay, so before we get into this stuff right here, I wanted to let you guys know that I joined in on Casey from Coffee with My Sunshine's monthly series called Using Trash to Create Treasure. I'm sure you are all already subscribed to Casey. She inspires me so much. I love her channel so much. Each month she chooses a new co-host, and this month she invited Katie from Handy Mom to be her co-host for the month of November. Katie is so talented, you guys. It is amazing what she can do with wood and power tools and all different kinds of materials. She creates the most beautiful pieces of art. It's just, it blows my mind. She is so talented. So check them out as well as everyone else in the playlist that I will link in my description box. I love going through the playlist for tons of awesome inspiration, so I will be checking everyone out as well. Here is just a little, like a cardboard box that my mom gave me, so I thought I could use that to store some of my Christmas decor in. This is a big huge basket. I'm always drawn to baskets, but this one I loved because I thought I could use it to put like throw blankets in, and I had a specific color in mind that I wanted to paint it, and it turned out pretty close to what I was picturing in my mind. These are placemats that my mom was getting rid of, and these are coffee cans that I did pay for. I shared with you in my last video, and I got 3 of them for $1 at a yard sale. This is a beautiful shelf. I love this shelf so much, and I wanted to paint it white and distress it. I finally got a power saw, you guys. I mean, not a power saw. I finally got a sander. I was so excited. Thank you, Mom, and thank you, Joe. So I wanted to use my sander. I'm not very good at it yet, but if you guys ever watch Jamie Ray Vintage, she makes it look so easy. Her and her husband, Zeb, they just sand over everything like it's nothing. So I do have a little practicing to do, but I love my sander. It makes things so much easier, but you could totally just hand sand all this with a piece of sandpaper, just the same. It's just more work. So here we are going to start by painting the basket. And you guys, you know, you're gonna have to look at my awful orange brassy roots, and I'm just at home filming, you know, throughout the week when I'm off of work, and just turning on the camera and getting to work. So I'm not, you know, I'm just comfortable and at home is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so I went ahead and started with apple barrel in the color elephant gray, and then I used a little bit of antique white. I was just using the paint that I had on hand, but I had a certain color in mind. I just wanted it to have kind of like a grayish whitewashed look, and I do really like the way it turned out. I thought this basket would be perfect next to my Christmas tree to hold a few of my little buffalo check throw blankets. And these are gosh, I wish I would have showed you what these are. These things are so cool. They come in like a pack of 4, and I got them at Joann's, and they are like little pieces of paper, wax paper, and they have little sticky things on the bottom, and they're used to carve pumpkins. So you can like carve your pumpkin and then you throw them away when you're all done. You can crumple up your mess and throw them away, but I got them on clearance for like 70% off, and they're so nice because I can lay them down and paint stuff on them, and I just really loved finding those. Anyway, here I'm just using some Waverly chalk paint in the color white, and I did put 2 coats on and then just sanded everything, and that's all I did. And I love the way this shelf turned out. I was just trying to give it like a distressed farmhouse look, and like I said, I'm still learning how to use the sander. So this is my first attempt at sanding furniture with an electric sander. And here I went ahead and let the white shelf dry, and then I switched over to the little stand, and I'm using the color, I think it's Celery by Waverly, and it's a really pretty color. Yes, Celery by the color, by the brand Waverly. That's like my favorite paint. The Waverly chalk paint is my favorite. It just goes on so nice. And so I just gave that 2 good coats, and then here's my sander. This is like literally the first time that I've ever used it, and it's pretty easy. But I know, as I get used to using it, I'll get the muscle memory down and it'll be a lot easier. So I just tried to kind of go over everything where I think that it would be naturally distressed. And this thing is kind of heavy. That's the only thing I don't like. For me, it was kind of heavy, but I still think it's so much easier than sanding by hand. So that's all I did to that one. And then next I went ahead and sanded the white shelf, and I sanded it on the top, and then I went ahead, I didn't show, but I did end up painting back over the top part. You'll see where it's sanded off on the top. I don't know, I'm curious what you guys think. Do you think I should have left it? See how it's like sanded off on top? I kind of wish now, looking back, that I would have left it like that, but all of those big spots that are sanded off, I painted back over those. I don't know, maybe I kind of like it better painted. But anyway, here now we are switching over to the little container, and this to me is kind of a fail. I like the buffalo check, I like the paper that I put on it, but I don't know, I got my handles kind of crooked and it's just kind of sloppy looking. I don't know, it's just, I'm not super happy with it, but not everything is going to turn out amazing. That's just the way it goes. I just went ahead and used a little nail and to make my holes, and I guess I could have used like a drill or something to make the holes. I wasn't really thinking of that. And then I just took some Dollar Tree rope and made little handles, and I just didn't get them. I don't think you can really tell here, but they're kind of too close together. And then I was trying to decide what I wanted to do on the top. This is a piece of like cardstock paper that I got at Joann's recently, and I love the paper. I think it's so pretty, but I didn't like it on this, so I Mod Podged it on, dried it, and then I ripped it off. I just didn't like the way it looked at all. And then this is some wrapping paper that I got at Walmart. I know they still have it right now, and I like this much better. So I just Mod Podged it on and then used my sander, went around the edges, and then painted it red. I should have painted it red before I put the handles on, but it was an afterthought. I decided to paint it red after I put the handles on, and that's all I did to that, and let it dry. And it's cute. It's just a little bit messy, but it was free, and I'm just going to use it to store stuff in. These are my favorite. I love the way the coffee cans turned out so much. So I've only galvanized a few times, and I'm in love with galvanizing things. And if you guys have never tried it, I really hope that you try it. I hope this inspires you to give it a shot. So what you'll need is I'm starting out with a can that is already silver, but if you're painting something that is not already silver, then you'll need to get a metallic paint. Go over that with the metallic paint, go over whatever you're painting with the metallic paint, and then we're going to go ahead and tap on our gray paint. And I'm using the color Elephant Gray by Apple Barrel, and you just tap it on all over. And then we're going to use our white paint after that dries, and I'm using a blow dryer. It just makes it so much easier, so I don't have to wait. I can finish my project all in one sitting. And then we're going to go in with the white, and again just tap it on. And you can look up a picture online of something that's galvanized, so you can kind of get an idea of what it should look like. That's what I did, and just keep tapping it on until everything's nice and even. And if you get too much white, you can go back over it with the gray. If you get too much gray, you can go back over it with the white, and you can keep going back and forth. until you get it, you know, until it looks how you want it to look. On this one, I tried something a little bit different. I used a darker metallic paint, and there's different shades. If you go out to buy some metallic paint, you'll see that there's different shades that you can get. So I wanted to try a little bit of a different look, but honestly, they ended up turning out to look almost the same, I think. So I coated the other can with the metallic paint, and then I went in with my gray and white in the same process, and I love these. I love the galvanized look. So I'm really happy with the way that these turned out. And I really want to try to do this to other things. I want to try to do something that's not metal, and I want to try to galvanize something wood. So I'll definitely be doing this more in the future. And if you guys are subscribed for Dollar Tree DIYs and you're not into the trash to treasures, I will always do Dollar Tree DIYs. I've been switching back and forth. So one week I will do a Dollar Tree DIY, and then the next week I will do a trash to treasure video. And I'm so excited because Saturday I have a collab coming up with According to Kat is her channel name. I'm sure you guys are already subscribed. I love her channel so much. She's hilarious. She does awesome crafts, and so I'm super excited, and that will be a Dollar Tree DIY on Saturday. So I hope you guys will check that out. Here I am just taking some jute string and just tying it around really super easy, making a bow, and then on the other one, I think that was just a piece of ribbon that came on something I bought. It wasn't like on a spool, it was like a piece of ribbon that came on something I bought, and I took it off and saved it. These are two little trees that I got at Goodwill like a month ago, and they're super cute. I just had them in my downstairs living room, but I thought they would be perfect for these cans. And then I took an empty ribbon spool because I thought the tree needed to sit up a little bit taller, and that worked out perfect. And then I always keep my scraps of ribbon. I figure I can use them someday for something, and they came in handy. So I just stuffed them down in there. And then the little Merry Christmas sign is from Joann's, and these turned out super cute. These on the white shelf are probably my favorite. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you will check out Casey from Coffee with My Sunshine and Katie from Handy Mom, as well as everyone in the playlist in my description box. I know that you will find tons of inspiration by watching everyone, just like I do. And these are some farmhouse beads that I made in my last video if you're interested. It was a Dollar Tree DIY. I love how the basket turned out. Those are some other little beads that I just made for myself. I didn't film those. I just wanted some different colors. Again, the little container, it's cute. It's not my favorite, but I do, you know, I will use it. It was free. And the cans I love. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much on my last video. You guys left such nice comments. You guys are all seriously just the nicest, sweetest bunch of people, and I just don't feel like I deserve all of your kindness. So I really just want you to know how much I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you. And I will be getting an Instagram soon, so I hope we can be friends over there. And I would love to see what you guys create. And so don't forget to check out, again, Casey from Coffee with My Sunshine and Katie from Handy Mom. And I will talk to you guys on Saturday. I love you guys. Bye.